Hey guys, I'm Colwen back with another action figure review, and today I've got G.I. Joe Classified Series Action Marine Sniper. And yes, I got it because it is a woman character. It's a female sniper. That's awesome. Got the whole clear front box here. She's got a bunch of cool accessories. She's got optional heads and hands. On the back, we got a really cool setup of the figure. She's got a cool ghillie suit going on, and they show that she's got an optional head and a armband thing, and like, let me go ahead and get her out of the box. It's gonna be cool. Alright, so I've got Action Marine Sniper out of her packaging. Let's bring over Film Noir and Soda Can. Let's bring in Scourge and Hubcap in their robot modes. Gotta bring in the Siege car guys. And of course, we need Hubcap and Siege in their vehicle mode. So we'll go ahead and stand them up on their rear ends. So, size comparisons out of the way, we can talk about Marine Sniper herself. So let's start with the accessories, really. So the accessories, I gotta say, I am slightly disappointed in because of the quality on some of them. So we've got this backpack here, which can just peg into her back. I will demonstrate that later. It doesn't open. It is two pieces, but it's just two pieces glued together. I'm not sure where that's supposed to go. It doesn't seem to fit into there. There's no other spot for it. We've also got her sniper bag case, so we can... on the outside, there's some molded in pockets and stuff for like ammunition. On the inside, we've got the sniper rifle itself. Now, problem I'm having with this thing is it doesn't want to stay closed for some reason. That is actually the best I've gotten it closed since I opened it up. Let's go ahead and reach back inside, and we can pull out our silencer. We can pull out the main rifle itself. We've got our scope. Come on. And we've got our bipod. And so we're going to take the bipod and we're going to connect it on there. We're going to pick our silencer and put it in there. And then there's a tab here. I might have this backwards. If I do, go ahead and roast me down below for not applying the scope correctly. I don't know what kind of sniper rifle this is. It is a little mismolded in the middle. It's a little warped. That probably is part of why it will not close properly. I don't know if silencers are common or but oh, it has a removable magazine. That is cool. That is definitely very, very cool. It's a cool looking rifle. It's got the different parts on it and stuff. Wonderful. The case itself can be pegged into the back. We will go ahead and see it closes fine when it's empty. Continuing on with the weapons, we've got some type of high-powered submachine gun with a front grip, and again, ooh, we have magazine that we can disconnect and use to pose with and stuff, which is always cool. We have a nice looking knife, very simple, straightforward knife. It might be an exploding knife because there are some knives where you can push a button and fire the blade out. Careful with that. So this is a silencer intended for either the submachine gun or the one on her hip, but unfortunately I broke the screw thing. Go ahead and talk about, she's got this, I want to say this is some type of Uzi. The magazine is not removable, but it is a cool, molded green plastic Uzi. Cool, cool. We're going to jump around a little bit for a moment because she does come with two separate heads, and the Caucasian head, you can actually pull off the hat. That is quite terrifying. And swap it for a hat. Come on. There we go. where she's got a bill cap and her hair's in a ponytail with visible glue. And if I can get the hat all the way down. Okay, maybe she has the ear pulled away on purpose. And she's got glasses, sunglasses, and a walkie-talkie going, and a headset going on. That is cool. So, let's take a look at the body itself. Well, first, let's go ahead and take off the ghillie suit. What is a ghillie suit? It's basically a tarp, and they glue a bunch of plants and stuff to it so that they can hide in other plants and stuff. And for an action figure ghillie suit, it's not bad. It is very form-fitting to the point that if you have either the rifle case on, or even worse, the backpack on, that you cannot put the ghillie suit on at all. So for role-playing aspects or for play aspects, when she's wearing the backpack, I guess the ghillie suit is inside the backpack, because she can... Is this... No, that can't be what I mean. You know, carry the rifle separately, have your backpack with all your gear and all your food and stuff in it, I guess, you know. Okay. So, heads-wise, let's go ahead and switch the head back out. And we can see that the red head is a Caucasian woman, and the dark hair one is light-skinned African, Indian, Native American. I don't know. I mean, it's vague enough that she could just be about whatever race you want her to be, which is, that's cool. She does come with a white pair of hands in the box. Weapons-wise, she continues on to have a semi-automatic handgun, possibly a 9mm, I wouldn't know. But it's got a nice holster here, and, of course, she needs to communicate. So, we have this heavy, bulky Nokia-style cell phone that could probably endure being blown up, which is really cool. Why it has a fan, I don't know. It is kind of funny that the dark-skinned head has camo paint, but the lighter-skinned head does not have camo paint. I don't know, I think it's kind of funny. She's got some cool little sniper logo on her shoulder. It's camouflaged outfit altogether. You can tell it's female because of the shape of the hips and bringing a little bit of extra mass in the chest, but it's not overly sexualized. I know little to nothing about military stuff, so I can't say how accurate this stuff is, but it does look cool, and it looks accurate enough. Articulation-wise, she does come with a cool display stand base in the packaging. Articulation-wise, there is a ball joint in the base of the head and in the base of the neck. Unfortunately, I do not believe I'll be able to combine her torso with Marvel Legends figures because it's a neck with a ball socket into it. I'm going to have to experiment with that a little bit. The vest here is not removable, but it is a separate piece. She has a torso lower ball joint in there, so she can get some little bit of posability. There might be something up inside there, I'm not sure. She has a universal jointed shoulder with an internal butterfly joint going on there too, so that's really cool. She's got an at-the-shoulder swivel. Very stiff, but dude, look how good that elbow bend is right there. That's a really good elbow bend. She has bowl on stems for her hips, and there is another hinge joint up inside there. No upper thigh swivel, but, you know, it kind of works in there with the ball socket inside the hip. Very stiff, but still very usable knees. Look, that is a huge, deep knee bend. She does have a lower calf boot swivel, and she has forward and backward ankles with the little side-to-side going on there. If you are a G.I. Joe fan, I hope you've already bought your army build of these, because I could seriously see army building these and having a squadron where it's the dark-skinned chick up front, and then a redhead with a hat, and then a redhead with a headset, and like you could have her, you know, next to a helicopter. She could be a helicopter pilot wearing this. That'd be great. I am absolutely disappointed that we can't swap the hair off of the dark-skinned head, but that's fine. Okay. The articulation is good. I got her, how much did I pay for her? I paid $13. I would absolutely love to get one or two more of these at the same price. If you see these at Walmart or Target, I would expect them to be like 20 bucks at Walmart or Target. At Ross or Ollie's, 13 to 15. It's a good figure. I'm glad I got it. I'm going to be putting her back in the box for right now. I'm putting her back in storage. But yeah, if you're looking for a generic military character with optional swappable parts, because if you get, like I said it already, if you get two more of these, that's easily 3 individual unique characters. I mean, and hey, you could take the hat off. You want, rip the head off. Give me a second. Okay, 1, that is terrifying, but 2, once we put the ghillie suit on, you can't tell she doesn't have a scalp on. So now that's easily, you know, you can make 4 different characters with this different set. Heck yeah! I need to keep an eye out and get at least one more of these. I'm Colwen. I've been talking about G.I. Joe Classified Series 60th anniversary. If you can get it for 20 bucks or less, absolutely. It's probably going to be like $25. Oh, no. Their price, 20 bucks. All right, yeah. At the same price of a Marvel's Legend, you get the figure, you get options for upwards of 4 different characters, depending on how you want to do it. Really, my biggest complaint is that I can't get the rifle case to close properly with all the gear inside of it, and be careful with your silencer on the handgun. So otherwise, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.